Right, so I just picked up a bunch of pre-orders for Black Bolt and White Flair, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like a scalper because I was just walking around with two big bags full of Pokemon cards. I even managed to score an extra ETB from Big W, so that was really cool. And the Pop Attack vending machines also had these. So yeah, the vending machines are always on it, already on it, and that's three boosters of each. Whether or not they're going to be good pulls, we'll find out. So yeah, let's go home and open them. Yeah, it is Black Bolt and White Flair release day. So I have a couple of ETBs. Alright, and I'm absolutely pumped because I managed to get my pre-orders in from EB Games. And that includes a White Flair and Black Bolt sticker poster collection. That's it, poster collection. And two different binder collections. Now, I don't actually care too much about the binders. For me, it's all about the cards. So let's get into it. What I believe I'll do is do a White Flair video and a Black Flair video. So I'm going to go with White Flair first. So if you just want to see Black Bolt, the other video will be posted straight after this. So let's get into it. Let's start smashing some packs. I did also get some boat boosters from a vending machine. So we've got some boosters to open as well. Okay, so let's separate these packs. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. All right, so we have the poster. Let's just chuck that over there. All right, so these little promos, they were saying that it's possible they have a lot of print lines. The workers at EB Games were really clear to be like, hey, just a heads up, there's been reports that all these have print lines. So if it does have print lines, don't freak out. To be honest, I think it's just the style. I think that's not print lines, that's the style. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. I think people were just a bit too worried about it. All right, poster collections. Now this has 5. Let's White Flair it. So 5 more packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So let's add our 3 packs from the vending machine. So I got these from Pop Attack vending machine. They were right next to the EB Games I bought these from. So without opening the ETB, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs. All right, really cool. Let's open this bad boy up. All right, so the guidebook is what I'm looking for here because I don't actually know, like I've seen some of the cards, I've seen what's going on with the set, but I've kind of stepped out of it a little bit so I can come in fresh. And this guide will be able to tell me what all the best cards are. Like, look at that, first page. You know, Embor, Reshiram, Samurott, and Caldeo, the little unicorn one. But I think the Reshiram white card and the Vicini red card are definitely the 2 big chase cards of this set. So hopefully we'll be able to pull one of them today. We'll see how we go. The Goliath looks pretty cool. Or Gigalith. The Dragon ones are going to be really, really cool. I've got a feeling Hydreigon is going to be really full on here. Probably an SIR. Let's have a look. Okay, this is the SIR page. We have the Reshiram, the Vicini, Hilda with an Embor, Buffalance. I mean, Why they picked Buffalon, I don't know. That Reshiram EX, that is my chase card. The Reshiram EX SIR is my chase card. That is so cool. It's a really nice looking card. Like, I prefer that over the white card, personally. Yeah, there are a few others that are looking pretty sweet. So let's get into it. Let's start open packs. It's the longest preamble I've ever done. All right. So how many we get? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, they're still on the 9. So I have 19 packs all up. And did I get a promo card? I did. Tornadus. There we go. I'm really, really happy that I managed to get some promo cards, some ETBs this time, so I don't miss out on these promo cards. The Tornadus looks really cool there. Quite happy with that. But yeah, the rest of the ETB stuff, meh, is what it is. All right, let's get this going then. 19 packs. All right, Reshiram, let's do this. All right. White Flair, number 1. All right, Energy. Pignite. Swadloon. Goth. Zora. Simisir. Leave. Scotland. Oh, that's an interesting one. Pokeball. There's a Pokeball one, yep. Forseed. Woobat. Tornadus. Okay, that artwork is very unfortunate. My brain went straight to something else when I saw this artwork just then. Why do they do a big purple tail at the front? Like, look at that. You guys are gonna get me banned. All right, first one, Tornadus. All right, here we go. Lampert. Dealing. Mine. Duck. Swak. Energy. Swoobat. Okay, Forseed again, but this is something completely different. We have a look here. So they do have the so it's Pokeball versions and regular reverse holos. Okay, that just means this set is going to be insane to do a master set of. But let's see what's behind it. Hey, first illustration there's a Chandler behind that as well. Is an Archon. Okay, cool. Considering the sheer amount of illustration rares in this set, you really hope the pull rates are going to be good, because if the pull rates are poor and you have 100 illustration rares to go for, that's too much. So very cool. First illustration rare. We'll chuck them up there. All right. 50% hit rate so far, and I just destroyed that. There we go. Let's go. Hey, they brought back the shiny energies. Alright, that goes in the shiny pile. Litwick. Ducklet. Dealing. Boldor. Fur something. Siglif. Gigaliath. Pokeball Chandler. Hilda. And an Archatrops. Alright, so 1 out of 3 so far. 1 out of 3. Seeing all of the Japanese packs get pulled, it's hard to know what filters through to the English sets, but to have the Pokeball sets here, you know, pretty cool. But it just adds another layer, another thing to collect, you know. So it's making master sets a lot harder. Gothica, Vinyl, Tool, Swan. All right, Vanilla, Dino, and a Hydreigon EX. Hydreigon, I think it's actually meant to be, but I've always read it as Hydreigon. But yeah, awesome. There's an EX. I mean, that's technically a hit, right? EXs count as hits. Not a great hit, the lowest hit you can get in terms of actual hits, but Here we go. 5th pack. Vanilla, Lampert, Plume, Energy, Swan, Heatmore, Scotland, Siglif, and a Zoroark. I think the Zoroark for this set is, I think it's good. I'm not sure, I have to check. I swear there's a Zoroark in one of these sets. I'm looking forward to the Excadrill, trying to find an Excadrill in Black Bolt. Yeah, these sets, they look really cool. There we go, another shiny. They do look really cool. It's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts, because if the market overhypes this set, I will struggle to find any packs. Hilda, Ducklert, Lily, and Terracoron. Okay. Because at the moment, in Australia, Destined Rivals is dried up entirely. Everything's dried up again. Just in terms of stock, it's just impossible to get things. Like for the first month, it actually wasn't too bad. Like there's plenty of stock for when Journey Together first released. There's plenty of stock for the first couple of weeks, first month. Lip Up, Energy, and then same with Distant Rivals. There was actually like a bit of stock around, and then it just dries up. You can't find it anywhere. Mindfu, Pat, hey, Samurott. That's quite nice. I do like that artwork. But illustration rare artwork is always way good, way better. All right, another pack. Yeah, so the stock itself is dried up for mainly Destined Rivals. There's still some Journey Together out there, but it's getting low. Some Surging Sparks had a bit of a reprint recently, and even that's starting to just disappear. The only thing I've been able to find is, or find regularly, is Scarlet Violet base set, which, as everyone knows, is my favourite set. Goth. Watch. Hey, Hilda! I think this is a full art too. That's really cool. I don't remember Hilda at all, to be honest. But no, Hilda's cool. N is the goat though. N's the big one that everyone likes. I actually just sold an N card not too long ago because I thought, I'm not a big fan of N. And then they released this pack, and I'm like, I'm a fan of N again. God damn it! I shouldn't have sold that N card. But that's okay. That's how this works sometimes. There's another one. It's epic. Bass, Scraggy, Roggenrola, Cheren, Swaspark, Archon, Sirius Swak, Cottony, and a Verizon. Alright, that's the ETB down. Let's see, have a look at the hits in the ETB. That wasn't good. For an ETB, 3 hits is not great. So Hilda, Archon, and Hydreigon EX. Alright, so far I'm not overly impressed, like that ETB, would have been... They go for a lot sealed, and it's making me sit there go, I hate doing the things, I want to open packs. But 3 hits with only 1 being okay, that's a shame. We'll see how we go. We have 10 more packs left. This is a mixture of the poster collection and a binder collection and a pack from a vending machine. So these are 10. Let's go. All right, another one. I think I'm going to have almost the whole set of those. Plume, Lily, Boulder, Oshawott, Lavani, Hilda, Swoobat, Yamask, Cottony, Verizon again. Oh, I'm itching, guys. I'm itching for a good hit. All right, let's go. I do like the black and white era. I remember playing through the games quite thoroughly, but this was quite a while ago for me, so I have to remind myself what these sets are. Laveni, Scrafferty, Drudgeon, Zeb Striker. I do love Zeb Striker. They're one of those sets that I did really enjoyed using Zeb Striker in the game. The phone TCG Pocket. All right, Lampert and a Whimsicott EX. All right, So first technical hit, oh that's just a Whimsicott. Let's move straight on. I actually got my first shiny ever shiny Pokemon in a game from Black and White, my first ever playthrough. I got a shiny Regirola. So I do really like that line just because I have that emotional attachment to it. Frillish, Scotland. So yeah, if I get a what's his name? The Giga guy. To pick in a Pokeball. That's pretty cool. There we go. Ferroseed and a Zoroark. Ferroseed. I do like the green in this. The green is very nice. Alright, so second illustration rare hit. Let's keep going. So this is probably the one thing about when I'm buying booster boxes. You got 36 cards, right? There's not a guarantee, but it is a high proportion that one card pack in that set will be an SIR, will hold an SIR, or at the very least a rare gold card. So out of 36 packs, you have a higher chance of getting the rare cards. But when you do a lot of this stuff, poster collections, Dino, and a Terracon. When you do a lot of poster collections and small packs, there's no guarantees for anything. It's just complete pot luck. People can say, oh, ETBs get better pulls. They don't. It's just 9 random packs. It's just the perception that, you know, ETBs do better. But you get so many dud ETBs that, yeah, there's absolutely no guarantees. Hey, that's cool. We'll get the vanilla and the second vanilla. Garble. Zebstrika. Gothica. Hey, Yamask. And Verizon. Yamask. Every time I see Yamask, I think of your mum. But no, that's cool. Yamask. Sweet. Alright. 2. From this set. There you go. There's 2 illustration rares. There's 3 all up. Let's see how we go. We have 5 more packs left. Nothing huge so far, but we'll see how we go. Litwick, Lillipup, Regirola, Dino, Watchog, Brave, Garbor, Ferroseed, Yamask, Verizon. Jesus. Alright, we're getting the same cards over and over again now. Let's... Well, I really need to do a clean open for one of these so I can keep the pack. I try to keep at least one. Alright. Scraggy. Bass. Pansy. Shelmet. Hilda. Stunfisk. Leopard. Simisear. There we go. A Vullaby. And an Archetrops. Alright, and my light behind me has gone out again. God damn it. Vullaby. Cool. All right, 3. I'm not upset. We got 3 left as well. If we can just get one big hit, one SAR, then I'm very happy with this. Let's just see how we go. All right. These packs have been really flimsy, but hey, there's the dark one. Pansear, Oshawott, Patrat, Zwok, Watchog, Simisear. Alright, here we go. Swoo, Zweilous, and Emboar. Oh, that is cool though. I like the flames coming out of the fist. That is cool. I got a bit of soft spot for Emboar, I think. I think yeah, he's the one I've got to go for. Alright. White Flair, 2 left. So if we can get this one open without ripping it, there we go. Slowly does it. And put that one to the side. Alright, we did it. We did one without ripping it. Alright, here we go. Second last chance. Lillipup. Tepig. Basslin. Zeb Striker, Bangle. Oh, here we go. Swaspark, Boulder, and a Whimsicott. Ugh. Bloody Whimsicott. That's 2. And that's how you know they're random, right? When you get double ups like that. Last White Flair pack. Now this could be my last one for a while just because of how hard they are to get. Unless I want to go down this vending machine and pay premium. But, alright, let's see how we go. White Flair, no big hits. Some illustration rares. But nothing to write home about. No cards that I'm sitting there ecstatic to get. So, let's see how we go. Dino. Basculin. Tepig. Woobat, come on. Mine. Vanilla. Alright, here we go. Siglif. Alright, Siglif. Yamask and a Hydreigon EX. Jesus! Alright. So, that's it for White Flair. That's all I've got. Let's have a quick look at what we achieved today with all these pre-orders. Alright, so Hilda's the best pick, I think, with Whimsicott and Hydreigon being the worst. But yeah, Archon, Forest Seed. So I don't mind this one. It's very flat, the artwork, but I don't mind it at all. Forest Seed looks really cool. I love the like fall off. Yeah, the fall off along there and the light streams through. The colors are really good. I like the artwork in this one. Not a big fan of the Pokemon, but the artwork's really cool. And Yamask as well. It's another one that looks really nice. Again, not a big fan of the Pokemon itself, but the artwork looks fantastic. And the same thing with Vullaby. Like just standing there on the edge with the light coming off. It's a nice card. It's really good. Again, never used it. Not a big fan of it, but that is cool. And Hilda, who I don't know. So that's it, guys. No real emotional attachment to any of these. More attached to the non-holos, well, the regular holos that I got. So let's hope the Black Bolt is a little bit more successful. But so far, White Flair, not bad, not bad. I just need to go out and get some more stock, I think. So, all right, so stay tuned. Coming up next is the Black Bolt video, and we're going to post that like straight away as well. So really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time.